welcome to the Divinely Protected Oracle. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, your comments, and all your donations. They are truly appreciated and they go to the growth of the channel. So thank you for all your support. We're going to go ahead and do a general message for the collective. Now this may resonate with your situation or perhaps someone around you. So please only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. Now if you're interested in a more personal reading, please check out my description box and it will give you all the details. Alright, so let's see what Spirit has for us today. Alright, we have the wall here, obstacles. So someone feels like they're banging their head against the wall, a brick wall. Okay, they just keep getting obstacle over obstacle. This is number 56, which goes to 11, which goes to 2. And that talks about peace and harmony. So someone needs to get in a more balanced energy in order for there to be any progress. Because insanity is making the same mistakes over and over and over again, expecting different results, right? Okay, let's find out more. Alright, we have Woodwives, adaptability. So someone here needs to change their approach and be a little more adaptable or open to different ideas or perspectives. 64 goes to a 10, which goes to a 1, which talks about a new beginning. So you're going to need to be adaptable to get this new beginning, okay? But it is going to require you to be balanced. And then 1 plus 2 equals 3, which talks about communication and also expression. So for some of you, this is going to be very important, some sort of communication coming in. This could be from a third party, because we do have 3 here, right? So it could be from an outside source, okay, an outside company, that I feel like is going to give you a different perspective and help you be able to overcome this obstacle that you're in. All right, so let's find out more. What else do we need to know about this situation? What else do we need to know about this situation for the collective? All right. We have Neptune, which talks about sacrifice. This is the number 10, which also goes to a 1, which talks about a new beginning. So some of you may need to sacrifice something in order to overcome this obstacle. Or there may be someone that wants you to sacrifice this idea altogether, so take it how it resonates. We also have 4th house, which talks about roots. It talks about family, your home. Alright, so this may be also some sort of fertility issue that you may be going through, okay, for somebody, where, you know, they may need to decide to do in vitro or have a surrogate or whatever the situation is, if they want to have a child and they're having issues having a child, or they may need to have some sort of new perspective, perhaps from a doctor or, you know, some sort of expert, okay, that knows about these things, that may be able to help them be able to have a child naturally, okay? 28 goes to a 10 as well. So this is, again, new beginnings. So someone here may be trying to begin a family. We have Grand Cross, which is a provoker, which is number 47, which goes to the 11, which goes to 2. So there's some sort of obstacle that is being a provoker in this situation. Now this could be a person or this could be a thing. For each of you, it's going to be different, okay? Some of you, it's a person that's making the situation worse, saying, okay, well, obviously if it's not happening, it's not meant to happen, so let's just not do it at all. You know, like a lot of negativity, but it's a very conflicting force to this Neptune energy. So it's complete polar opposites is what I'm getting, are clashing about how to resolve this situation. All right, and then we also have the 5th house, which talks about creativity. It talks about romance. It talks about love. But if you notice, there is 2 masks in this card. And that's the drama sign. So there's a lot of drama going on right now. And again, 29 goes to an 11, which goes to a 2. So you have a lot of drama involving with this whoever's provoking or whatever's provoking the situation and causing obstacles. And I feel like you're going to need to be creative and adaptable in order for this situation to resolve itself. Because I feel like here, one person's happy and the other person's crying. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it doesn't, I don't like that energy, but okay. Let's continue on. All right, so what else do we need to know about the situation? Yeah, you need some sort of communication or knowledge about other options available to you in order for this to be successful. And the King of Pentacles is the blockage, which tells me that this communication may come at a cost. Perhaps a cost that the collective here may not be able to afford. Okay. We also have the 3 of Cups in the past. So I feel like, you know, possibly when the collective may have married this person and thought they were going to start a family, there was a lot of happiness here, a lot of celebration. All right, and in the future, we have the Lover's card, which is all about decisions, partnerships. Okay. Now, for somebody here, there may be some sort of adaptability with the person you are going to have a child with. So that may be that you decide, especially if this person that you are, you know, married to or, you know, in a long-term connection with that does not want to have a child and is maybe happy that, you know, things are not going that way, you may need to consider possibly choosing a different lover. Okay. We have the Temperance card here. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the High Priestess. And we also have the Wheel of Fortune. Now, also, if this person does want to actually have a family with you, for some reason I'm getting the energy that you may need to have someone else involved in the situation, especially if you don't have the finances, perhaps, you know, to have in vitro. You may need to be a little creative here, okay, with the situation, as long as they're aware, you know. as long as this other person is aware of the situation, it's fine. All right. I'm seeing here that the collective, you know, is really trying to balance out their emotions here. You know, they're very attractive. You know, they have a lot of admirers. And they know, with the High Priestess card here, that there's going to have to be some sort of change in the situation if everything is supposed to work out the way it's meant to. Okay? If they want this family situation to be a reality, they may need to, you know, think outside the box here. Okay? So let's get some more information on the situation. What is the King of Pentacles here? We have the Chariot. And we also have the Hermit. Alright, so for this to go relatively quickly, someone really needs to do the research to find out how to balance out the situation with the Two of Pentacles. And that could be as easy as, you know, doing testing to see which one of the two of you, you know, may be having some sort of infertility issues, and then go from there. Because I have heard of, you know, people who have had possibly a best friend or, you know, somebody that they trust, you know, help them get pregnant. All right, so what is this Three of Cups? We have the Seven of Swords, and we have the Seven of Cups. So someone here is trying to say that there's no other option available to them. It's almost like if these two don't, have a baby naturally, then it's just not going to happen. Like, that's the energy of this other person. Like, it's just very, like, black and white, like a yes or no. Like, there is no, well, what if we tried this, or what if we tried that? And again, there's some sort of lack of funds in order to do some sort of other alternative way of getting pregnant. All right, we have the Nine of Swords, and we also have the Magician. So I feel like whoever this person is, okay, or at least one of you, is very open to the idea of having another person that is trusted, okay, involved in the situation, okay, while the other person is in a lot of stress and anxiety about the situation. All right. So tell me about this Temperance card. We have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so someone here knows it's going to cost a lot of money. So that particular, in vitro is really not an option. And especially with, I know in vitro doesn't necessarily work every single time. You may have to do it, 3, 4, 5 times in order for something to happen. So they know there's a lot of money involved, and they're trying to rebalance their energy because they realize that that's a huge obstacle for them, but they're also trying to remain optimistic and have faith that if they do want to have a family, that they can make that happen. All right. We also have the Page of Pentacles, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So if you are going to have a third party involved in the situation in order to make this family unit happen, Spirit is advising you to go ahead and make sure that there is some sort of legal contract that is signed by all parties involved, so that way you don't have any issues in the future. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Because you never know, what someone's intentions are later on, okay? So you want to make sure that everything's very, have a lawyer involved or whoever, draw up the paperwork stating all the facts and have everyone sign it, so that way if there's a if there is a situation later on in life, say when the child turns 5 or 10 or 18 or whatever, there's no disputing anything because it's all legally signed and it's legit, notarized, all that stuff. Okay, so tell me about this High Priestess. We have the Lovers card, and we have the Empress. So they know, someone here intuitively knows, I'm feeling like it's this Neptune energy here, intuitively knows they need to have another lover to get pregnant. Alright, so tell me about this Wheel card here. We have the Hierophants. Yeah, and the husband knows it, or the masculine energy. The feminine already knows that they need to have another person involved to get pregnant. And I feel like so does the husband, or the masculine energy. Take it how it resonates. I feel like everyone kind of knows already. That's what the situation is. However, there has been some sort of, conflict and arguing and fighting over the situation because there hasn't been any evidence that says specifically it's the masculine energy that has the issue because of the cost to get that done. All right, so is there anything else we need to know about this situation for the collective? Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is a mother figure here. We have the Six of Pentacles, and we have the Ten of Cups. Yeah, so I see this feminine energy, this Empress, Queen of Pentacles energy, go ahead and paying this third party in order for them to have the child they've always wanted with their husband or wife or whatever. Yep. And that's the truth with the Queen of Swords. And there needs to be some sort of lawyer, okay, because this represents, legal advice. There needs to be some sort of legalities that this third person signs, so that way there's no issues in the future. Okay? Regardless of whether or not you trust this person, how long you've known this person, you don't know how it's going to affect them later down the road. When the child is starting to grow up, they may feel certain type of way, and then there's going to be all kinds of fighting. And to just eliminate that completely, just make sure with the Queen of Swords and the Page of Pentacles that this contract is signed by everyone involved. So that way there is no confusion or disputing it later on down the road. Alright, well, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Until next time.